Alright. Tenkai Dark Helm. I think I have... No, I don't have everything I need. I don't remember which one I'm gonna use. I think it's gonna be this one. Because still have magic. Yeah, although it's wind, but it's fine. Rosario Spirit is actually right, but let's set things up. Alright, so Chaos Bell. We are gonna use the... What is it? Rosario Spirit. Now, I don't remember if I'm gonna use the... I think I'm gonna use the one that gives me... more spell damage? Towering? What is it? Yeah, Tau Master Ring, 50% more magic damage and 50% MP decrease. Okay. Think that's how we're gonna go. Dark Helm, yes, I wanna go. Yes, I'm sure. Roberto, you're gonna be next. I think. Yeah, let's go with Tenkai. Hey Ziggy, thanks so much for the good luck. Hopefully it's not gonna be that bad. Just remember, never normal attack. It shouldn't be that much of a problem. I think I'm gonna try to abuse as much as I can the criticals and oh, this. And abuse one of the two. Also have a bunch of Charon's belt. So should not be that bad. I think. I see. Poke one. Oh, yeah, a bunch of people die. Actually, how do I do the hula hoop attack? Don't remember. Wait, this one is like, oh, wait. No, 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 no. Is this? Okay. That one's like this. Gonna have to check skills. Do I actually have it? I don't even know if I have it. During lift, that's Nirvana, Hell Jab, Enlightenment. R1 left analog stick forward, followed by left analog stick back. Ah, okay. Cool. Oh, it's gonna be great for the big guys. How's the... Okay, not that amazing, but... Come on, bird, get down here. That's fine, that works as well. I think I'll let you guys kill most of the enemies and do that. Bird, come on. I wanna try doing a critical on you. Not gonna let me, huh? Alright, we can abuse the magic and we can abuse the... well, basically everything else. I don't think the first floors I need to abuse too much. There we go. Alright, Ziggy, have a good one. Oh yeah, you said you had to take care of something today. Oh. Actually, it's not what I was looking for to do, but it's fine. Sure. Alright. 7. Yeah, they're gonna spin around and kill most of... Oh. Let go too soon there. Press too late or too soon on that one? I don't know. I'm not gonna care. Let's keep going. Really don't have to worry about... Actually, now that I think about this, I think I'm not gonna use the Carom Bell right now. Let's see... Is anything that I can use gonna be better? Maybe the General's Ring? Yeah, I'll let... Since I do have the... Since I do have full Oni, it's better just to let myself die and recover than keep a Carol's Bell one. I just gotta remember to put one on when I die. Otherwise, I'm gonna have trouble. Yeah, just remember to equip it if I die. Otherwise, it's gonna be bad. As long as I have Oni on, probably not gonna have any troubles. And there we go. 11. Can abuse a little bit of magic as well, why not? Oh, okay. That works. Oh, you didn't die. Interesting. I was sure you were dead. That's why I didn't keep going on the critical thing. Alright, 13 is okay. Well, definitely. I was definitely gonna abuse those ninja dudes, but that doesn't work anymore. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm getting pinged from side to side. That sucks. Oh, that doesn't... What the hell does that do? Oh, I made him my ally. Okay, interesting. I actually never play around with Tenkai skills as much. I should just did that and... Oh, I could have done this. Poke you. No, it's too far. Ah, that worked. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. Very fast damage as well. Oh, that didn't kill, okay. Alright, 16. Yeah, that's killing way too fast for that to work. And there we go. 18. But actually, okay, I can't crit those guys. Alright, that's fine. Crits is starting to get necessary. Not for those, I guess. Oh, appreciate that, ninja. Yeah, I was trying to crit that. The ninja is actually fighting the archer, which is interesting. He's actually doing damage. I don't know if he's doing damage on that one. But that's interesting. May try to... Let me see if I can grab a ninja. Oh. No, so I need to do that forward? Oh yeah, it's forward. Alright, that gave him... Oh, okay, so that guy I can't actually take as my ally, okay. So there is a limitation. It's not any enemy. Good to know. Otherwise we would end up using that, try to use that on the bigger enemies. Okay, that hurt. I'll take critical here. Why not? That kinda hurt. Yo, Snow, what's up? How was the weekend? No, that's not how that's supposed to go. Wait. Am I doing that wrong? Oh, okay. Up and forward. Yeah, so there's no square forward, just... Alright. I'm doing okay, how about you? Hope everything's fine. Just gonna be sitting here for the next probably 3 hours, finishing this. It's probably gonna take me quite a while. This does a lot of damage. Alright, 423. I'm good. Playing cage with the spouse. That's good, man. Alright, that was a good dodge, but unfortunately... Let's use magic. Poke you as well. Can I actually just do this? Not let you go away? Yeah, I can. Not much. Today I'm just gonna basically try to go to the deepest floor with Tenkai. Doing that, I can just go to the deepest floor with Roberto tomorrow, and we can basically finish the game. Hopefully it's not gonna be too much trouble. Because I gotta tell you, not looking forward to do this with Roberto. It's gonna probably be very annoying. Yeah, I think Tenkai's criticals don't do a good amount of damage. Come on. Okay. On the floor. I'm gonna test something out here. Oh! Did the enemy interrupt my attack or? I can just use that guy to crit, that's fine. Alright, 25. Getting to 50 is easy enough. It's gonna be bad afterwards. Alright, that killed. I was not expecting to kill. Yeah, I gotta start doing that. It's a good way for Tenkai to clear rooms. Just blow up the Gamma souls. Right, if I do this, those guys die. I think I did this. Okay, also do that. That also works. Accidental crit there. It's fine. I'll take it. Oh, the enemy... Is magic not work on you? Maybe magic doesn't work on that guy. That's kind of weird. Well, not to drag him along. Maybe just wind magic? I don't know. That was a good crit. Clear most of the room. Blow up a bunch of the souls. I come here, ninja. Thank you. Oh, that's interesting. This is something else I can do. I can start sucking up the souls to drag them closer to where I want them to explode. That's interesting. I could use that. Kill one enemy and drag them. This is gonna be annoying. I'm gonna use this. Oh, it didn't. How much damage is gonna do to these guys? Not much, but not a little wider. Okay. So I've been really focused on some games. Had a few I was trying to play, but wasn't really progressing much. Like I really like to, so especially the lengthy games. Yeah, I usually have only one game to play at a time. Oh, new games actually. Because I do that a lot. I start playing one game and leave the other one alone. So still focusing on Spider-Man right now, or something else came up? Okay, can you guys let me move, please? Thank you. Yeah, when you have too many different games to play, that ends up happening. Oh, that's right beside the thing. Only two I actually might still need. Let me see. Yeah, a little bit more MP, not bad. Ah, invisible enemies, how I hate you. I'm gonna go this way. It's definitely not gonna work as well as I want to, but just want to get the take the invisible enemies out of the way. I can do that. Spider-Man I'll be beating, so I'm just do 100% run, so no rush. And now I'm trying to focus on KH1, no accessories in Kingdom, Key only, an Octopath Traveler. Oh, those are two RPGs. I usually don't play two RPGs at the same time, but I really can't focus on two RPGs at the same time. I like to play one, do everything I want to do, and then go for the next. I think that actually works, it's the same for any game that I play. I usually try to do everything that I want to do, and then go for the next one. What was the last game that I 100%? Well, in my case, fuck you, dude. Stop. Disappear. I'm probably Kingdom Hearts 1 since I'm so close. Yeah, what was the last game that I actually had 100%? I did the Platinum was... Maybe it was Moonlighter, but that one was on my to-do list for a long time because one of the trophies were bugged. But for me to platinum a game, I have to really like the game. Otherwise, I don't bother. I do remember my first platinum trophy though. It was... wow, I know I have the game on my head and images of the game, I don't remember the name. What was the name again? Wow, it was a JRPG that a lot of people didn't play. What was the name again? Jeez, I gotta remember. It's one that the battles are focused on guns and grenades, you do red damage for... You do blue damage, then do red damage to finish off the enemies. Jeez, this is gonna bother me if I don't remember the name. Okay, I will remember the name. No, not Chaos Legion. Chaos Legion is another one from the PS2 era. I'm trying to remember. If I don't remember, I'm gonna Google it. I'll try to remember a little bit more, but Jesus, what's the name of the game? It was such an interesting game. You would open the world map using pieces that look like Tetris. Bad criticals. Not doing a lot of damage. Let's just do that. I'm gonna open... Okay. Invisible enemies. How do I hate you guys? Let's do this and just get around that guy, and hopefully it's gonna be enough. Yeah. There we go. Actually, shouldn't have done this. Very bad idea. There we go. Okay. Oh, that was not enough for me to dodge, okay? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Be fast. Not fast enough. Wish I could crit these guys before the... So many visible enemies. Don't bother me. This should kill... I don't think the soul explosion would affect invisible enemies, but I was tempted to use that. Alright, poke it. Alright, I was trying to find out the name of the game while I was waiting for the fights to continue. Resonance of Fate, that's the name. So if you guys actually want to pick up a good JRPG, I actually enjoy it a lot, but... Okay. Alright, so now that happened, I'm gonna take that away. Put Caron Bell now. You know, I brought PS Pop Visual Emotion yet to sit down to play. It's just sitting on my library. It's pretty good, man. Onimusha is a very fun game. But I do think that... Oh, it's also really fast to actually finish. So if you decide to play it, it shouldn't take you more than 5 hours maybe? It's really not that long, the first one. The other ones, unfortunately, I don't think you have I don't remember if you have a legit way to play the other ones, unless you buy it, the original discs from somewhere. I'm pretty sure there's no official digital mode or anything like that. Basically, Resident Evil Feudal Japan is the same engine, if I'm not mistaken. It's getting on my nerves. The visible enemies are really bothering me. Okay. Alright, absorbing. There they are. Okay, a little bit more. Oh, just one. Why the other one didn't? Weird. Weird. Ah, there they go. Okay, 40. So if by any chance you actually feel like taking a look at the other games, the other Onimusha games, I have a playthrough from the second and the third already on my YouTube. If you feel like taking a look at that. I think the third is coming up right now. And I should have this one on YouTube soon enough. You just need to finish it. You finish the... Well, finish the Dark Helm with both characters and then just finish the last stage that I have been pulling off until I finish the Dark Helm. Otherwise, I'll have to do an entire new playthrough. Comes the spinning, guys. Okay, now I have enough. I have enough to survive. Let's put the attack power combos, critical attacks 40% to actually help more. I think the problem is all about releasing a complete collection is... I don't know about the second one, but the main character for the third one is... Well, is the main character for the same for the first one, but there is another main character on the third, and both of them are based on well, real life characters, so I think the price for getting them to accept the release would be too much. The second character on the third game is Jean Reno, the actor from France, so you can kind of understand it would be expensive to get him to let the game release again. I don't imagine he gave the... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't imagine he gave permission to release the game every time with his name on it. So yeah, but I can't think of that reason as to why they didn't release any other Onimushas, but any of the older Onimushas, but I have no idea why would they not make another one. Seems like a waste. But I guess it's one more franchise that Capcom has. It's not doing anything with it. I was actually hoping after they released the remaster for the first one, they would actually do something, but guess was for nothing. Maybe didn't sell well enough for them to think it was worth it. I don't know. I really do hope they do something with the franchise again. I'm surprised that Ghost of Tsushima didn't inspire them to make another one. Yeah, we are actually getting on a very Japanese inspire or this. Well, Japanese design age of games right now. There is a lot of games Japanese focused. Like I think the next Assassin's Creed finally gonna be on Japan. They've been holding on to that one for a long time. Ghost of Tsushima. What else was Japanese based? Was doing really good right now. I think Sekiro was one that actually started to maybe inspire this again. But yeah, Ghost of Tsushima, Sekiro, there's more Japanese style games coming up. Neo, both Neos. Now there's one Neo in China being on the making as well. I'm a fan of Japanese design, so I don't mind it at all. As much games we can get, that the better. Okay, that was a lot of damage that I took there for these annoying enemies. Alright, 46. Down we go. Alright, that the spin and kill a bunch of enemies for me. Don't mind that at all. There they go again. happened there. Alright, give me the souls. Alright, until floor 50 it's gonna be okay, but when you get close to the... Okay, that was not close enough to hit, okay. Oh, I actually didn't see that ninja there. Okay, I actually... Alright, that's lost, I guess. I was thinking that would hit the other ninja, but I guess not. Alright, 48. Blind critical there, it's okay. Oh, okay, that critical hit a lot of people. Those guys, as long as I have enough room to dodge, they're easy. Alright, 49. I actually don't know what weapon Tenkai gets here on... that's not okay. Alright, if you can take the... Nope. What to say? If you can take the chance to do criticals on the birds, it's good. That was gonna give us a lot of souls. Okay, thank you for getting my way. Appreciate it. Always makes me happy. Okay. Yeah, easy enough. Alright, 50. Let's see what Tenkai's weapon look like. Probably not gonna be that important. I don't think we're gonna go back just to level up that weapon and start again, but at least it's good to know. Good critical there. Getting better at my timing. Come here. Okay, that was not a good time. Okay. Bird, come here. Alright. Oh, you're already starting doing a lot of enemies at once, okay? How long I'm gonna stream today is definitely gonna be over 3 hours, I think. It usually takes at least 3 hours to get to the bottom of these things. Since I'm gonna try to go for level 100, I mean, stuck here for now. Guy Bolga. Weird name. What is it? Spear for foreign lands and shows true might with critical attacks. Oh fuck, okay. That could have been a very good weapon. Deserved, but... Okay, I'll probably be in and out today. Oh, that's fine, so. Appreciate, man. Let's blow a few of these stings. Okay, annoying people. I really don't like the archers all the way back there. They are annoying me. Okay. Let's blow stuff. Ah, I thought that was gonna hit. Okay. It's fine. Again, that... Why didn't that hit? I don't think they can dodge the things stuck to them. Oh, it didn't die. Okay, it doesn't do a lot of damage. Let's pay attention to that. Oh, forgot about the birds. There we go. Alright, that's not what I wanted you to do, Tenkai. Alright, that should kill this thing. There we go. 52. Yeah, the first half is easy enough, but the second one takes a lot of time to finish it. Okay. Upload that one. Oh, okay, didn't complete the dive. Okay, thought I was gonna be close enough for that. Should not be a problem, but guess not. I'm a little hungry, so I'm gonna step out for now and be back afterwards. Alright, so enjoy the... well, whatever the hell is what you're gonna eat. Just enjoy it. Okay. Now you. Don't disappear on me, come on. Oh, can't carry any more Karen's belt. It's abuse magic, you know. Oh, one of them died. I blow that one. Okay. Didn't kill those guys. They were actually what I wanted to kill, but it's fine. What's up here on me? Okay, I think it's gonna be very annoying when I get to the lower floors and I don't have a light magic weapon. I bought one just in case, but alright, that grabbed everybody, right? Yeah. Do that again, I guess. Is this really gonna do more damage than me just poking the character? Might as well, I think. Too annoying. I think because I'm using a piercing weapon, might not be... could be a little bit more effective. Let's try this again. Oh, that is a room clear. Okay. 54. That was really not a good position to try to create those birds, but I think I can do from here. Wow. Okay, he hit, but it was not good. Okay. I guess the computer really doesn't want me to crit the birds. I think they saw me abusing that too much. I keep shooting at the enemy. Drag the souls closer and blew it up. Okay. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Good. Is this... Actually, I should look it up what the hell those Tenkai skills does, because I really don't know. I think if I do this... Is that like a mine? I think it's a mine of sorts. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's definitely a mine. Okay. Really don't want to deal with the archers. Guess you have the same feeling as me because you killed one for me, didn't you? poke you. Please poke him. Come on, Tenkai, help me out. Really, dude. I hate those enemies. Gonna kill the archers. Huh, interesting. I think I abused a little bit of the... Yeah, I think I abused a little bit of the timing there. I tried to do the magic critical, but it didn't hit. But since he was already spinning, they let me do the normal critical. Is that what happened there? It's a little abuse if that's what's going on. I don't know if it's something you can do all the time, but if you can time the... If you can time the swing of the weapon to not hit the enemy, but you're still getting the iframes, that could be kind of broken. Like, that's too far. Oh yeah, you can. Oh, that's interesting. Don't know if I'll be able to do that with every enemy, but I don't have a actual time. I can just distance. I can just do in the opposite direction of where they are coming from. Hey, it's very interesting. I'm gonna use magic first. Then I'll deal with everything else. I'll do the magic again, why not? That was a good parry critical there. You guys are gonna bug me a lot if you stay that direction. I'm gonna test something out here. Yeah, maybe if I had a better weapon and more levels. I don't think that's working as well as it should. Alright. 58. I want to test that. Oh. Actually, could test with these guys. Oh, it's gonna hit you. Hit me as well. Oh, please let me stand up. Oh, yeah, that's actually interesting. That is very interesting. Maybe I could do that even with... Although all the enemies actually have timing, they're not always active. So that might not be the case, but maybe I could do that with... Trying to get criticals on other enemies? That could be interesting. Like, on that situation there. Could I have abused the iframes to trigger... I actually shouldn't be playing around, but... Okay, I don't know how that actually triggered, but... no, yeah, it's gonna be... It's gonna have to be on all act... and the hitbox is always active. So it's not gonna work out on any attack. But maybe I can abuse that to get criticals on the birds when I'm amongst a bunch of enemies. That could also be useful. It's not working out. Alright, that was a good critical there. Okay. I think that's the last one. I'm gonna use that. Wow, he dodged both. Okay. Magic again. I was trying to abuse something there, but I guess it didn't work. Alright, 60. But now we know it's possible to abuse on these guys. Oh, I think if they're close enough, I can do it. You... Okay. Good clear, and we get Ultra Medicine level 3. Alright, 6% there. With about 1 hour in. Just to show how horrible getting to the bottom of this thing is. Yeah, okay. I think I'm trying to abuse a little too much, but I want to actually test it out how that works. much time do I actually get, how far the iframes goes, but doing that deflect's not bad.